To win in life, you have to know the 7 temptations, frailties, and sins of all humans. To win in life, we need to be mindful of human frailties and the temptations affecting all the people around us, be it our customers, partners, suppliers, colleagues, family, or anyone. In life, you have to sell to succeed. It doesn't matter if it's just an idea or thought, as you might have to convince others to buy into your idea, thought, or product, and/or to negotiate successfully. You have to know and understand as much of the other party as you can. One important aspect of knowing the other party is to know and recognize the frailties and temptations of humans. In other words, you need to know what ticks someone on. If you can leverage this successfully, then the 7 deadly consumerist sins can add to your bottom line. We've all heard of, and occasionally may have committed, one or more of the 7 deadly sins. These cardinal sins, or capital vices, have evolved over time and were translated from ancient Greek into Latin and into almost every modern language thereafter. Mahatma Gandhi had his own list, his so-called 7 blunders of the world, that included wealth without work, politics without principle, and commerce without morality. Today's winners will want to play the modern, all-important, conspicuous consumption version of the sins, which are extravagance and greed, gluttony, pride, lust, wrath, sloth, envy. It's worth keeping these 7 deadly sins in mind as you are entering into a sales pitch, negotiation, or developing a product or proposition, because almost all of them will succumb to one or more of them. Hello, and welcome to the Win Unfairly channel and blog. Are you a winner? Indeed, yes, you are. You have taken the important step to ensure that you have the tools and skills necessary to succeed and win in life by taking your time to watch this video. You have come to the right place, as the ideas, thoughts, guidances, tools, and skills outlined in this channel are not your run-of-the-mill skills and tools that you might find in other videos or blogs. If your company or you need me to present this or other topics as a training, seminar, or event, or if you want to discuss consulting or business development opportunities worldwide, please email me at john@winunfairly.com. So why do some folks seem to win in life always and are better at everything they do? Does it seem unfair to you? I use the terms unfairly on purpose. These folks that win consistently have the tools and resources to win, hence my use of the term unfairly. All it takes are identifying the key areas and taking a few common sense-based steps. Once you take these steps, you will find an immediate difference to your bottom line, no matter how hopeless your personal or business situation may have seemed earlier. I promise you that if you're in the business of selling, or you make a living trying to convince others to buy into your idea, product, or service, or if you're negotiating with someone on a deal or anything, this will be a must-watch video for you. By now you might be wondering as to who I am. First, a few words about myself. My name is John Lincoln, and I'm the author of a book called Connect the Dots, a playbook to help you connect to your customers and profits. Here's the link to buy my book at Amazon. I have hired, led, and managed 1,000+ people just like you. I have run billion-dollar business units or helped to contribute significantly to businesses worth billions of dollars in many global brands in countries including the USA, Japan, UK, India, UAE, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Thailand, Brazil, and Malaysia. I have been blessed and privileged with experience that I want to share with you, my learnings, observations, and thoughts, so that you can avoid the many mistakes that I have made in my over 40 years of global professional life. You can also find out more about me at my website, www.winunfairly.com, or on LinkedIn at http://linkedin.com/in/John Lincoln. As I mentioned before, if your company or you need me to present this or other topics as a training, seminar, or event, or if you want to discuss consulting or business development opportunities worldwide, please email me at john@winunfairly.com. So we are back to the topic of to know the 7 temptations, frailties, and sins of all humans. Number 1, extravagance. Extravagance is the luxury of the poor Penury is the luxury of the rich. Oscar Wilde. Extravagance and greed are unrestrained excesses. If you are a marketer, negotiator, or seller in any industry or in your personal capacity, you will pay heed to entice your customers to be extravagant. In whatever business you are in, it always pays to entice your customers to spend more, to buy that extra something that they will not fully use, or to treat a loved one to a special gift or extravagance. Check and recheck if your value propositions offer customers the opportunity to be extravagant and that it is worth it. Ensure the value proposition allows customers to be extravagant, so they can buy something that they don't necessarily need immediately, buy more than what they need, or pay more than what they intended, and so on. Remember always what Albert Einstein famously said: 3 great forces rule the world: stupidity, fear, and greed. Extravagance and greed are often thought to apply to excessive or rapacious desire and pursuit of wealth, status, and power. As greed and extravagance are inordinate desires to acquire or possess more than what is needed or deserved, especially with respect to material wealth, this is an easy one for sellers, negotiators, and marketers. Communicating subtle or direct aspirational messages helps bring out the greed trait in all of us. Number 2. Gluttony. Gluttony is not a secret vice. Orson Welles. If you are in the food services or hospitality industries, this is an easy sin to tempt your customers with. We all know gluttons, but they do not necessarily have to be just overindulging or over-consuming food to be gluttonous. You can consume anything to a point of waste to be a glutton. Do you really need that new iPhone when you already have the latest Samsung? How often do you need both? Isn't it just a waste? Offering a fixed-price buffet lunch is surely tempting to the glutton in all of us. How about the wonderful buckets of minutes that your telecom provider offers? How about the 2-for-1s at a local supermarket or department store tempts shoppers with? These are wonderful and great propositions from a marketer's or salesman's point of view, as the incremental or marginal cost to offer the next or nth unit is minimal for the provider. Number 3. Pride. It is a beggar's pride that he is not a thief. Japanese proverb. Pride is considered the original and most serious of the 7 deadly sins, and the source of the other 6. It is identified as a desire to be more important or attractive than others, failing to acknowledge the good work of others, and excessive love of self. The trait of personal pride and vanity is exploited in almost all industries. It is the reason so many marketers name their services platinum, superior, super, exclusive, and so forth. Its power is well understood when it comes to marketing or selling banking services, designer apparel, or accessories. However, tempting customers with propositions that bring into play their dominant proud genes is a ploy to be used in the hospitality industry and restaurants, in consulting businesses, politics, entertainment, and almost every other sector. Number 4. Lust. Lust's passion will be served. It demands, it militates, it tyrannizes. Marquis de Sade. Is any sin easier to sell than lust? Just think of it. Almost all marketers seem to be selling lust. Some industries and companies take it to an extreme. Just take a moment and look at the airlines industry in some countries, the entertainment and fashion industries, and the hospitality and restaurant sectors. The U.S. restaurant chain of Hooters is a good example, the trade name being taken from U.S. slang for breasts, and its waiting staff made up mostly of young, attractive girls. These folks seem to have mastered the art of marketing and selling lust more than others. Number 5. Wrath. And wrath has left its scar, that fire of hell. William Cullen Bryant. Wrath, also known as anger or rage, may be described as inordinate and uncontrolled feelings of hatred. In its purest form, it may provoke antagonistic feelings towards someone, as hate. This is one of the 7 sins that I am personally very comfortable in tempting customers to commit. Imagine if we could get our customers' wrath onto our competitors. How could we do that, do I hear you ask? By making the customer realize that we have a better deal, that we offer a better customer experience, and that considering other alternatives would not be a valid choice for them. Marketers and sales folks should repeatedly remind their customers what it is we are offering and routinely remind them of what our competitor is not offering or is unable to do. This is called differentiating yourself in the market. Make the customer feel mad that his or her existing service provider or seller is not doing what your company is able to do. Conversely, remember that it is a good business sense not to irk your customer's wrath onto yourselves. Number 6. Sloth. We excuse our sloth under the pretext of difficulty. Marcus Fabius Quintilian. Sloth is considered more a sin of omission rather than commission. We all have been lazy one time or other. In this pandemic-ravaged digital 24/7 internet age, we have a tremendous opportunity to make our customers lazy. This is one other sin we should be happy to tempt our customers with. Taking away customer difficulties and offering conveniences which customers appreciate makes for good commerce. Saving customers time and money by tempting them with conveniences makes good sense for the customer and for your business. Any convenience that takes away customer difficulties makes obvious sense. It also makes good business sense for us marketers and sales folks, as it can often mean more sales, fewer costs, and more profits. Number 7. Envy. Envy aims very high. Ovid. Those who commit the sin of envy resent that another person has something they perceive themselves as lacking and wish the other person to be deprived of it. Let them join you in droves after realizing the competitor was offering a poor deal, poor service, or a faulty proposition. Invest marketing bucks in programs that make prospective customers aware of what they're missing, or what they must have to be like their fellow beings. Let prospects know that they don't need to be envious because the best proposition, better product or service is available to them easily, affordably, and conveniently through you. But beware, do not let your existing customers who have committed long-term to you feel envious of your competitors' customers. Consider the customer who's committed to a 60-month car lease or someone who has signed a service contract with penalty provisions for early cancellation. Make them regret this, and it is not only envy that you will elicit from the customer, you will also bear his or her full wrath. Hell hath no fury as a customer scorned. Sinning all the way to seventh heaven? So there you have it, the 7 temptations and sins. So entice and expurgate, otherwise you will be effaced. Be ebullient and enthused about getting more business and elating your customers, and always keep in mind the 7 deadly consumerist sins. Be a winner, always. Go out and confidently win in any situation in life. Know that you are better endowed now than ever. So go out there and win unfairly and succeed in life. If your company or you need me to present this or other topics as a training, seminar, or event, or if you want to discuss consulting or business development opportunities worldwide, please email me at john@winunfairly.com. If you liked what you saw, or if you think your team, customers, employees, friends, family, or others can benefit from this, please forward this link. Hit like and subscribe below. I hope you found value in this video. If you did, please subscribe below, as I will be adding new videos very often.